Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, Happy Tax Day. Ooh, is it ever really a happy tax day? Yes, it is federal IRS tax deadline here in the United States, and never a happy day here on Ridge Life. I'll tell you that right now. Well, it's never been a happy day in the past, that's for sure. This is the first time, guys. This is the first time this is the first time I'm driving any vehicle since my surgery. I am self-mobile now. That's a big thing. You know, I've been reliant on people for a good while now. And it's not fun. It's not fun. I just saw a road going back into the woods where the land I want to buy. That's not good. That's not good. Don't build on my land. I want to buy that land. I want to check that out when I come back. Fly my drone over and see what's going on over there. That's what I'll do. So tax day, guys. This is a crazy story. This is a crazy story. You ain't gonna believe it. You ain't gonna believe it whatsoever. You maybe will. Y'all heard the horror stories of your identity being stolen and somebody filing taxes, you know, in your name or something like that. Today's story is, we'll see. So Saturday, I got around to doing the rest of my expenses for my taxes, you know, with the YouTube and all that stuff. I got a lot of expenses: travel, food, lodging, all that stuff. So I got a spreadsheet. I do all that. So Saturday, I tallied it all up and completed my taxes on TurboTax. I use TurboTax, and probably next year I'll probably have to start having somebody else do it. Well, we'll see, because I keep saying that every year that I'm gonna have somebody else do it, because they get more complicated as we go, especially with being a general self-contractor, self-employed, and working at a regular business as well, you know, working at the steel mill. And of course, with the 401k distribution this year and all that, next year is going to be probably crazy. So anyway, I completed all my expenses and all that stuff. And I'd started on these taxes weeks ago, guys. I just doing a little bit at a time, you know, seeing where I would be and all that stuff. And guys, doing them, it actually looked like I was going to get a refund, right? A refund, not a return. I've never gotten a refund in bazillions of years. I mean, since I was in the military, probably. Because just taxes are crazy, you know. And you look at your W-4, how many dependents you have, exemptions, and all that stuff. So anyway, last year I got divorced. You guys know that. And when you go from married to single, and you don't have mortgage income to deduct, you know, because didn't have a house anymore, right? Before I could always deduct that mortgage income. So I increased my W-4, or I decreased my W-4, so they would take a lot out, guys. A lot. I'm talking almost $40,000. $40,000. I know, like, Tim, you know, I wouldn't be complaining about having to pay in that much taxes, because that means you made some money. Well, yeah, I made some money, but $40,000 is still a lot of taxes. Okay, I am complaining. It is what it is. Let's see. I want to go this way. First time I'm driven in a long time. I'm driving the SRT today too, to get a little fun under the pedal. I have an auto eco mode, so it took off in second gear, guys. That was second gear. It's in granny mode right now. Okay, so I had a lot taken out, and I was still expecting to pay some in, but it looked like under first draft I was gonna get a couple $100 back. Yeah, baby, yeah. Super excited about that. So I went to do the final portion of it, you know, where you submit. I printed out all my paperwork, e-filed, TurboTax e-filed, and what it looked like, guys, because I paid so much in taxes, I was going to get back $2,400. Tim, you shouldn't talk about money on YouTube, letting everybody know. Guys, I don't care. It's RidgeLife. I talk to you about everything, right? I tell you all kinds of good stuff, right? You can judge me, don't judge me, blame me, envy me, feel sorry for me. Haters want to hate. I don't care. So, looked like I was going to give it 24. I say looked like, okay? So, I submitted it. Boom! E-file. Good to go. I texted Jen and, you know, say, I got my taxes done. Yeah! Because she was coming over Saturday evening. I wanted to have it all done before she got there. Ooh, they just built another barn-dominium. That's a second barn-dominium. I'm driving the back roads out here near me, and there's another. Man, if they build on that property next to me, I'm gonna be so mad. They already built on one side of me, and the other side was 300 acres of woods. And I wanted to buy that borders me, and I just saw that. Anyway, barn-dominium right there, very cool, very cool. And a lot of people are doing the gray, the black roof with the gray board and batten and everything, and I just think that's I think it's beautiful. I just think it's a little bit too much, too dark, too much. A lot of it going up around here. Just very, 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 very popular. So, so I'm doing the white board and batten with the black roof, and I know a lot of people think that's popular too, but I think that's almost traditional. I think it will not go out of style, not be dated as much as black on black or black on gray or anything like that. Because there is actually a black on black house built in the last 5 years, not too far from us. Black on black. It's beautiful, but my goodness, it's just dark. It's like going into a medieval castle.
The speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate that. Guys, it is 75 degrees outside here in West Tennessee. It is a beautiful sunny day. The fields are blowing up with wildflowers, guys. Wildflowers. The bees, I guess, are buzzing. I haven't seen the bees in a few weeks now, and I can't wait to go out and visit the bees again. All right, back to my story. The taxes. I submitted the taxes, and a couple hours later, I got a text from TurboTax. Mr. Roberts, your taxes were rejected by the IRS. Rejected? Why rejected? So, immediately stopped what I was doing. Got online to see why it was rejected. It was rejected because you cannot have multiple Social Security numbers submitted under different tax filings. Wrap your head around that for a second. Cannot have the same Social Security number used under multiple IRS filings. Let's think about that for a second. Someone else, or the Social Security number I used was already submitted for taxes. Somebody submitted a return using Social Security number. So then I got to go in deeper. I got to go in deeper to find out what's going on here. Tell me what happened was. Tell me what happened was. So I get in, and it ends up being not my Social Security number, but my son Morgan's Social Security number. He's 21 years old, a full-time student at Mississippi State University. And it was his. I'm like, oh, that boy, he claimed himself as on his own taxes, because he did his taxes. You know, he worked, you know, while he was in college, and he didn't claim that he was a dependent, and it won't let me do it now. Oh no, so I text him, nope, Dad, you have told me over and over
miles per hour
that not to do that. Me and Mom, we know, because me and his mom pay half of his tuition, his room and board, and all that stuff while he's at college. But he knows not to claim himself on his taxes. It wasn't him. So I'm like, man, if someone else used it, what do I do? So I went on to refile, and they said, nope, can't refile electronically till you get this straightened out. So then I contacted his mama, and me and his mama, we're still in talking terms and everything. We got grandbabies together and everything, and just it's fine, it's all good. So I contacted her because I have a legal agreement, because we had Morgan and Alyssa and Tyler. Tyler was already an adult when we separated. She was going to claim Alyssa on her taxes until she got out of college, and I was going to claim Morgan on my taxes until he got out of college. Alyssa's still in college, but now she's dependent. She's independent with baby and everything. So, but that's just the way the legal agreement was, separation agreement. So anyway, I contacted her and said, hey, you didn't claim Morgan as a dependent this year, did you? She's like, no. I said, okay. Now I'm really scared. I don't. What do you do? Someone else uses your Social Security number. What do you do? I mean, they filed first, and mine's rejected. So I say, yeah, it appears someone else used Morgan as a dependent, and it's not him. She said she used a new software this year, and she didn't put Morgan as dependent, but she did try to claim half his education expenses. I said, okay, that did the same thing. I get a text, and I'm just thoroughly confused at this point. I get a text not too long later. She said, the ex said, no, I said, look at your front page and see if Morgan's listed as a dependent. She said, well, she didn't enter him there. She didn't enter as dependent. Well, she texted me back a little bit later, and she looked, she said, he was there. His name was on her first page. So what happened was, whenever she was filling it out, asking, did you pay half the tuition for anybody in college? She said yes, and she entered the information. It automatically put him down as a dependent. And then she filed. I was like, oh my God, what do you do? I don't know what to do now. So what she did is she said she would just do an amended return for, said let the software she used to let her do amended return for free. So before that, I had tried to do an amended return, removing Morgan as a dependent, and it changed my taxes by $3,000. I was going to have to pay. First time I was ever going to get a return, and here and now I got to pay. But luckily, she said she would file amended return. Okay, so she files amended return, takes him off. I still can't file electronically though, because the IRS has rejected mine. You can amend it, but if it was rejected, they won't take it again electronically. That's what TurboTax said. And this day has not been a good day, right? That's Saturday, not been a good day. So what I gotta do, which is what I'm doing right now, on tax day, you have to have your taxes submitted or postmarked by midnight tonight. So I am on the way up to the post office on tax day to get this postmarked by today. Gotta file by mail. So the one time I'm supposed to get a return, a refund, I keep saying return, a refund, I gotta do it by mail, and it's gonna take forever. It'd take forever anyway, right? Wait until the 15th, April. Now I'm doing it by mail, and oh my gosh, I'm going to be at the bottom of the barrel. To get a refund, keep saying that, and then do it by mail on the 15th of April, I just might as well say I'm never getting that money. But at least I don't want to go to jail or don't get fined or don't, you know. And I'm hoping that's what it was. Sounds like it was. It's kind of scary. Kind of scary. Anybody else have any kind of tax issues? And for those that don't like me talking about money and taxes and all stuff, I apologize. But this is RidgeLife Ramblings. I'm rambling about my life. And this is part of it. Getting taxes done. But I am driving. I actually was talking to Jen this week because she was driving me around in this weekend about selling the SRT. Because I got the Ford. And if I'm gimped up like this, you know, I don't really need two vehicles. I'm paying pretty high insurance on this SRT. It's 2018. Got lots of miles on it. I've driven it to work for so long.
30 miles per hour.
I've done all the maintenance on it. I use all the SRT oil filter. I use SRT Mopar branded oil. Actually, the as best you can get what they recommend. Super expensive. Just crazy. Always have used what they recommended. Probably didn't need to, but I did. My 392 engine does not sound like a real bad sewing machine. A lot of people, you know, that use inferior oils, sounds like sewing machines, big 392s. I thought about selling this. I went to CarMax to see how much it was worth, and I was like, nope, not with the A. It's an SRT, guys, you know, so gonna keep it for a while. You know, the only issues, may have a water pump. These things are notorious for having water pumps go out. I had one go out, you know, like the second year I had it, under warranty and everything. And actually, water pumps may be under, because it's a lubricated system, it may be under the lifetime powertrain warranty. I gotta look that up. I think it is, because that's how they did it before. Because my 3-year, it's I think when it happened was 36,000 miles. It wasn't 3 years, 36,000 miles. I was like 38,000 miles. The water pump went out, and they still did it under the powertrain warranty because it's a lubricated system. All lubricated systems are covered. Water is lubricant, right? So anyway, probably gonna keep this. It's great shape. Got a few little things I got to take care of it, and be a second vehicle, and pretty nice second vehicle. Pull in. We're into the post office in our little town here, and I gotta take this in, get it stamped, saying it's ready to be submitted on tax day. Guys, I love you guys so much. Let me get this thing off here. Appreciate you sticking with me. It has been a rough one, but I'm blessed. I'm totally blessed that I got a job, that I got insurance, that I got friends, I got family, I got a vehicle, I got a place I got the Ridge crib to sleep in. I'm not in the Ridge crib yet. I'm not. Jen stayed. She stayed in the Ridge crib. I stayed in the cabin. But hopefully I'll be back at the Ridge crib soon. I really cross my fingers, okay? Guys, I found out how much I'm doing PT, physical therapy, 3 times a week, and my out-of-pocket cost, again, this is more money stuff, I'm sorry. My out-of-pocket cost is $80 a visit. I go 3 times a day. That's $1,000, $900 something a month for physical therapy. But guys, it is important because I gotta get this thing mobile. And if I relied just on myself on physical therapy, I don't know what to do. I'm not a physical therapist. So I don't know how much longer insurance is gonna be paying that. I may end up going to the VA and getting the rest of my physical therapy done there. I may end up calling them, because I could probably get it done cheaper. I don't have full health care through the VA. I still gotta pay co-pays and everything, but it's still a blessing to have that. I need to call them and see how much physical therapy would be if I can get that. So might do that. So guys, until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day. Happy tax day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life.